give you the brief rundown on this. When you have a cannon crew, if you have a big one, I'm on the artillery crew for Washington's Crossing, you basically have 2 people here, and they'll be involved in the loading and the clearing the barrel, routing the charge. The next thing, there's 2 people that are assigned to the middle. That has to do with someone putting their thumb on the vent hole here, also the person that's going to fire it. Then there will be 2 people back here. You have your ammo box, which would be typically back here. So there would be one person that would just watch the ammo, literally put their foot on the box, and the hinge would be facing this way, so when you open it, it's away from the front of the cannon, and then another person who's going to run the charge up to the front. So what happens is you have 6 people doing the work with the cannon captain giving the commands on what to do. So it's basically like a pit crew, and everybody has a job. Yeah. And when you get to the fort, we get to do all of the jobs. Now, the one thing we first do is we're going to make sure there's nothing inside the bin. So we create a vacuum by covering up the touch hole, and we put the worm in there. Now, because it's just one of us, normally one's on one side, one's on the other, the thing is, matter of fact, the end of our worm we use is a ramrod, and that may not be the case, but you improvise depending on your scenario. So that would happen once. You would check the piece, sponge the piece. You're going to get the extra water off. Now you should hear a pop if this is proper. And this is how I pulled my shoulder out. There you go. And what happens, because you've created a vacuum, when you pull that out, it pulls any kind of residue in there. Then if you we're already firing, you would do this a second time to pull down, if anything, and like slipping inside the barrel. Okay, so we would do it a second time. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I can cover that up. There it is. Okay, you have the charge. Okay, so I would say advance handle cartridge, and it would come to the front. Advance cartridge, load cartridge. Okay, now we need to ram cartridge. Again, everybody with a full crew has a certain spot. We kind of pick. So long as you don't go to the front.
Multitask, right?
Well, that's it. You want to make sure it gets all the way through that, okay? And then you go pick. And I make sure that I can feel that in there. And then you go prime. And when you're done prime, you yell, prime! So that the person knows it's time to fire. Okay. And we say, prepare to, and Mary will get her link stock. Now you don't need to do this, just if you're worried about the sound, it's like just block the thing there. Prepare to! You want to? Okay.
So, when Olga yells ready, oh, come on over, folks. We're going to fire the cannon. So when Olga yells ready, you're going to put the palms of your hands over your ears like this. And what is more important than that is to open your mouth wide. That equalizes the pressure in your eardrums. So go ahead, Olga.
Okay, prepare to fire! Woo!
Great chance, General Washington. Hip hip, huzzah!
Hooray!
Hip hip, huzzah!
And
Hip
here's
hip,
go
huzzah!
as well. Okay, and then you go through the same procedure again. So the first thing you're going to hear is tend the vent. So we're here. And now we're going to search the piece. We got it. And then we sponge the piece. Yeah, I don't have to move all of it.
You got the thumb job.
I got
So the thumbs up and
I'm thumbs down. That's right. There you go. Then you would repeat it a second time, but we're not like high tech here. So, and that would be it. And then you say secure the gun or secure the piece, and then you would have the tools and you would crisscross them so you know we're done at that point. So, any questions?